From the 20. Bama's first play tonight. Young looking to throw over the middle, and he's got a man in the slot. And that's Ja'Cory Brooks. He's become a serious weapon for this offense. Bama a bye week since a pretty sluggish offensive performance the game we did in Tuscaloosa against State. Off the play action, flips it to Gibbs. And Gibbs is the top running back and the leading receiver. Looking to throw again, patch the ball, and finally finds that man, Latu, the tight end, over the middle, and he's inside the 35.
End up being a weapon, and they use him as a decoy. This time, watch the back coming out of the backfield. Gibbs, this time the linebacker bites on him, and there's the patience.
Last four opponents have scored touchdowns in their opening drive. Young steps up from the pocket and delivers a late throw into the end zone.
He's looking to go to Latu initially. Watch his eyes look off to the right. He wants to go there. He's locked up. Then he creates. This is where he's so good. But eyes on the quarterback. A rare decision that you don't see from Bryce Young. Throwing behind his receiver, trying to make something happen early. The Tigers get the turnover and get the ball back from Bryce.
Good balanced offense all year long for Bama. Off the play action. Wide, incomplete. Try to Bryce. Young has time, delivers right down the middle into traffic, diving.
Affected the accuracy of this football. He's looking to get the ball to the left there to the tight end. He's double covered, and then that bracket comes off and flashes right in front of the eye. See that he had two on Latu, and then he comes over.
This time they show pressure on 3rd and long. But back out. Young steps up, has some grass, has a long way to go, and will be stopped just short of the.
Here comes a blitz.
Perkins hits Young after the throw. Perkins, a Texan with a huge future, making a big contribution here in his first year of college football. Young has protection this time, goes down the sidelines, and that's Ja'Cory Brooks.
Gutsy throw, backed up near his end zone, gets the ball out early. Good effort there to get it in, and Brooks makes.
Snap it at 3 from the end zone. Young dodges pressure, just bounces the throw. Young sets up in the paint again, delivers a throw to Gibbs, who bobbled it.
Reliable receiver as a running back, and good job by Bill O'Brien saying, hey, let's get the ball out in a hurry. The only reason he bobbled that, he secures it. His eyes got up, look to see where the
second down play to avoid another 3rd and long. On the slant again, he's just inaccurate so far.
Everybody walking up. Who's coming? Who's dropping?
They only rush 3. Young scrambles from the goal line, delivers out of bounds, incomplete. Daniels has been so cool all year against the blitz. Really an effective quarterback. Bryce checks it down. Brooks hit hard and knocked down. Pressure. They picked up. And across the middle, that's McClellan in a lot of space. It's a foot race. And they finally drag him down at the 10.
You play man-to-man. Major Burns has got a lock up here in the backfield with McClellan. He stumbles right there and loses his footing. That creates the separation. And with everybody else in man-to-man, it becomes a foot race. And I'll tell you what, Burns is lucky.
Young from the pocket. Flushed. And he's going to be trapped behind the line. Harold. 5 of their 6 drives, Kirk, beginning from their 21 and end.
Exactly.
Young across the middle. Again, pressure enough to hide. On third down, Young across the middle, throws low, catch made, just enough.
Fields, and he tracks his receiver, and without seeing him, he tries to throw to a spot and hope that he matches it up.
Protection is good this time, and the ball is zipped to White. Young's numbers are down in part, and also this has been a much better running team than they had last year, but not so far tonight. Empty backfield, pressure again. The throw is behind JoJo Earl. And
notice a guy who likes to play in the box. Watch him get his left hand on the ball, right on the football to knock it out of there.
First, didn't even know each other's name at the beginning of camp. Pressure again, it's picked up this time, and Gibbs catches the ball. 6.
You got man-to-man. Watch Gibbs here, and then comes underneath, and watch the coverage on the back end. You see his DB starting to go out here, and then he has to come back underneath. So well-designed play, out of position, designed that time to get the ball to Gibbs on third down.
Gibbs is in the slot to the left. Young is looking that direction, and across the middle, catch made by Brooks, and now Tigers back out. Young has time to scan and puts it to Latu, and he's going to be spun down, lost the ball. Plenty of time on the clock.
The LSU coach is trying to get their attention.
Long throw again, just miscommunication as the Gibbs, a running back who is a very talented receiver. But the misfire makes it 2nd and 10. Young from the pocket, pressured again, tried to find Gibbs again.
Wingo off the edge here. He's normally plays in the inside. He's an undersized big 3 technique, but look at the power. Again, sometimes it's not about the sack. It's about affecting the quarterback, which is exactly what Wingo does there.
Play clock at 4. 3-man rush, ball out, catch made, stopped short of the marker, so he looked for
him assert himself and got the Tigers to believe that night they had a shot in Tuscaloosa. Came close.
Young, deep drop, and just fires it into the ground again in hot pursuit.
The 2 linebackers move the inside people out, bring those 2 linebackers, and it works. They're trying to set up a screen to the left, but with that,
grab the lead in the road and calm this crowd down. Well, LSU a chance to get off the field immediately here.
There's Perkins spying again. Oh, this time he moves out.
3-man rush, and they still get him under pressure. McClellan's knocked down hard right at the marker by Mekhi Garner. It'll be a first down, though.
Of a Steph Curry.
Yep.
This is what I'm talking about. Just you're about to give up on the play, and at the last second, he sees Gibbs and checks it down to him.
Young 1 completion when it's thrown downfield tonight. 1 for 5. In the pocket, delivers a high throw, and then the catch is made by Burton. Gibbs motions out. Young looks back to his right and delivers. And that's Brooks. Couldn't quite escape. He's going to be tackled. Actually, there's no whistle yet. Did he stay up there?
Previous play is under review.
Chris, just this right here. Watch the reaction by the 2 linebackers. He moves, they move, their eyes and attention are all out there. Now look at that. Look at that beautiful hole there. We've not seen a lot of that.
Right there, it looked like his right leg hit the ground. They ruled him up, but they're checking it out right now.
Yeah, Greg
the right leg as he spins around. Yeah, knee.
Yeah, the right knee definitely down. Yep.
I mean, Young swarmed and sacked.
Yeah, they're going to bring the pressure right here, and then eventually just use speed and quickness with Fouché, who comes off that edge. Great speed. How about he just goes right by the big right tackle, J.C. Latham. He has a size advantage, but Fouché has the quickness and, again, gets to the inside.
And Amari Knight takes his place, left tackle. Ball quickly to the edge. Brooks spins away, bites through. Young from the pocket, overthrown. Trying to climb the ladder was
push in the middle. This time it's Roy right here. Watch him push The best way to affect Bryce Young's accuracy, and it's not off the edges, it's pushing right into his face, where he has a hard time seeing downfield. Not to mention the rest of this year.
Young steps up and delivers another errant throw. Try to get it to Lott. Young chased again. Flag out. Another throw bounced. Tonight. 1 second to go. We're in the third quarter. And Young almost intercepted. Ooh,
the ball just comes out. I thought it might have been tipped. Look at the spin and the lack of spin. And the ball's behind his receiver. His start for him in his entire career.
Has good protection this time and flips it short. And shoved that out at the 31. Gibbs.
Corners in the game.
Gibbs, the first since Humphrey to do what he's doing tonight.
26, I want to say?
Yeah. And then again, I don't know. Young. Again, just no.
But when you're having a rough night and you're not feeling the rhythm of the offense, your vision isn't what it normally is. Watch Latu break free right there. I mean, normally Bryce Young steps up and fires that, and that's a first down. You move the sticks. But he's just having one of those nights where
that drive in Austin when Young was razor sharp. 5 of 7 at 20-yard scramble to set up the game-winning field goal. They do it again in an even more hostile environment. Gibbs takes the pass, scoots for 8. Holly, final 6 minutes. Bring a 4-man rush. Protection is good. Young finds Gibbs, who slides for a catch. They show pressure and bring it. It's picked up. Young launching downfield. Diving attempt by Brooks.
That press coverage has good length. He's 6'2". Actually, Brooks gets by him. Had a chance. But 3 receivers that way to the field.
Pressure again. Young escapes for now. Still alive. Flings it downfield. Has Brooks wide open. And the Tide take the lead. And that is patented.
That's why you're Bryce Young, even though you're not having a great night. Once he starts to scramble, watch this right here. The 2 defenders peek and get their eyes in the backfield. Now they've lost both the receivers. Everybody's watching in the backfield to try to figure out what Bryce Young's going to do. Keeps the play alive. How about that effort to somehow just navigate his way through? And man, Matt House.
Still got to move it about 50 yards in that position. And the catch made by Latu, and that's a good start for the
started. Watch the composure of Bryce Young and with that clock running.
Flushed and throws it away. Three-man rush. And a low throw.
Those one-on-one battles.
Saving his timeouts. And third down, Young converts again. Catch made.
Gardner over here. I just said, who's going to win the one-on-one battles? Able to get separation right at the top of the route in a well-timed throw. The same thing you're seeing, Chris. Make an adjustment. See if LSU drops out. They're coming.
Latu couldn't reach that one. Yeah, on either side.
I think he got the matchup that he wanted with Latu. Watch his feet. He just looks a little unsettled, uncomfortable. He's beaten. I mean, he has the tight end.
Young, another long throw, diving attempt, catch made by JoJo.
Right where he's not been in sync with his receivers before Earl came out of his break.
Right back to work. And this one's a throwaway. JoJo Earl, part of that receiving core. Big role tonight. He hasn't until that moment.
Yeah, and you go back to that throw, the timing of that, what you couldn't see is when the ball came out. Yeah, he threw that well before.
Field goal. Pressure again off his back foot, lofting to the end zone and incomplete. Brooks knocking about 3 cheerleaders.
Everybody, no safeties in the middle. Watch this safety gets occupied. I mean, that's 0. Bring one more than they can handle. Can you get to him?
You convert on this 3rd down. Play clock running out of time here. At 1, they just get it off. Young steps up, delivers. Catch me, no, incomplete.
Tried to get them on a stutter and go, double move, and he didn't bite on it at all. I thought he had it initially, and then you see, locates the ball late. Bernard Converse doesn't give up on the play and helps get that ball with that left hand out of there.
Will Wright. Young sidesteps traffic, motors right on cue. Kirk, it's a 1st down. He's at the 11.
Daniels on the other side. Where's the spy this time? They don't have it. See the pressure to the far right? That's the freshman, Perkins. So there's no one there. Everybody has their back turned. And Bryce Young has the same ability to
You make a great point. The wear and tear in these defenses, trying to chase down quarterbacks in OT, a serious challenge. Gibbs on the check down, muscle down. Young looking to his right, throws to the end zone, batted in the air, incomplete.
He watched Brooks the whole time coming on the blitz. Watch his eyes. He's watching him right now. He sees him, got the slant, boom. And then pretty good coverage again by Bernard Converse with the left hand. Try to keep that right hand off from grabbing onto the hip, but the left hand works around to knock that ball away. But he